Hey guys, welcome to another analysis here at Financial Hub. It's a new month, it's a new week, it's a new quarter. So new things are happening in the market, new patterns are forming, new structures, and new sentiment as well in the market. So there are a couple of things we have planned, or rather I have planned what I'm watching in the markets. The dollar has more or less been falling this whole year. So we haven't really seen a really bullish a really bearish dollar. Most of the markets against the dollar have been weakening against the dollar, with things like pound being one of the hardest hits in the market, and the euro as well. So on top of that, this week I'm seeing a lot of interest rates. There's a lot of news coming out. We have non-farm payrolls. We have the Bank of Australia removing their interest rates, which there's a high chance they might increase it. We have the Reserve Bank of New Zealand as well. Those are the antipodian currencies. Then at the end of the week, we have we have non-farm payrolls from the United States, which is not really a big factor that people are paying attention to. What people are really watching are the inflation numbers and the interest rates that are happening around the world. Okay, so on top of that, I'll share my screen. Let's just get straight into the markets. See what we have to see what the market is offering us. So it's just looking at the news, looking at what the market is offering us. There's a holiday, I think I'm seeing over here this whole week. I think I'm not sure, but I think China is celebrating their New Year's or something. But they have a bank holiday from this whole week. You can see there's a bank holiday here, China bank holiday here. Let's see. I believe it's what they're really searching is the New Year. Here we go. Chinese holiday, October. China public. Oh yeah, it's what they call the Golden Week. I'm not sure what that is. Yes, Saturday starting last Saturday until Friday 7th. Yeah, so I'll do more research on it just to see what it is they're looking at and what they're doing for the week. So apart from that, we can get straight into the markets. The dollar still has been king. Last week, as the week came to a close, we saw the market trying to correct a bit after topping at the $114.5 mark, and market really corrected. If you go to the let's expand this. If you look at the dollar, more or less on the weekly chart, you can see that market has really been an uptrend, with the past few months market seeing one of the strongest impulsive moves that we've seen for the year. So the dollars continue to rise. A bit of a correction if you look at the 4 hour, because if you look at the 1 week first, you can see that we had a strong rejection last week. Okay, but remember, in a bullish market, bear factors are often ignored, so this can easily be ignored, just like this one was ignored, and market to continue rising. Okay, so that's what we're paying attention to. I'll pay attention to see how different banks remove interest rates this week. That can really affect the other pairs. But if you go back to the 1 day chart, you're seeing that market had more or less a correction, and then now you're seeing at the 4 hour chart, market has really corrected to the downside. Okay, we've really corrected back to touch this previous high. Okay, that was broken. It's a breakout retest. Market is currently there. If market is able to break to the downside, then we'll see further shorts coming in. If this market holds, then we can easily see the dollar continuing to rise. So that's what I'm paying attention to. Okay, on the dollar, remember, just do market structure, a lot of market structure analysis. Okay, so that's what I'll be watching. Now if I go to my other pairs that I'm watching, USD CAD, more or less as well, I might be seeing a correction at this phase. Market is sort of not strongly breaking this level. Okay, so there can be a bit of a resistance at this level, because sort of what you're seeing now, this is part of market structure, what you want to be analyzing. Market is touching, break to the downside, then we got this impulse, break to the upside quickly, market close back below. So you can easily see a sell-off coming. Okay, I'll be paying attention to see at least back to this level. I'm not predicting a change in direction, maybe at least back to this support level over here, or this previous higher low, around this level. So if market can fall, I'll be looking for a short till that level, then we see how that goes. Okay, so that's what I'm watching on USD CAD. I'm watching more or less for shorts. to see if market can get a bit of a correction before later on in the week we see strong movements to the upside if the market continues to trend. Gold also, I'll be expecting a long term. I'm still expecting markets to continue moving down long term. On the daily chart, this is the daily chart. You can see long term we've been in a downward channel formation. And to see how market will come and retest that 1675 level, and I'm anticipating a further move to the downside. Okay, if you go to the 4-hour chart, you can see that market is sort of pulling back to this level where we last got a flag pattern, a flag short trade. Okay, I'm waiting to see market coming back to that level. There are certain patterns that I'm normally trading that I'm looking at, which I teach in my course. There's a certain pattern that's forming here that I'll be paying attention to see if market comes to this level forming that pattern, then I'll be willing to go further short with this trade to the downside. So that's gold for me. Still long-term bearish on this one. Short-term I'm a bit bullish, waiting for that correction before we go further down. If we go to the next pair, if I go to the daily chart, Aussie dollar as well, long-term is been in a downward long-term trend to the downside. So what I'm looking for is to see how market broke this level. I want to see how market can come and touch this level before we move further up. As well as this one, I don't have any pattern. Market has just come from an impulsive move which doesn't really offer a pattern for me. So I'll be paying attention to see how market forms around this level. Remember, like I said, tomorrow we have interest rates from the Reserve Bank of Australia. So I'll be paying attention to that to see how market respects it. Okay. And last but not least, I'm looking at the Dow, which has been really falling to levels below the $30,000 mark, which are pre-COVID high levels. If you look at it on the 1 day, you can easily see it. This was pre-COVID highs, okay, where market touched that level. You can see how market touched it, then further market has broken below it. So I want to pay attention to how market would respect this level. Can we get a boundary, touch boundary over here before we get a further correction to the upside? So those are questions I'm asking myself. I'm watching the patterns to see how market will give me that information, and if it gives me a good entry and a good pattern, then I'll trade accordingly and take that trade. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's much of what I'm watching. Don't really want to go deep into the other pairs. Like I said, I don't go deep into pairs that I don't analyze and show you. Also, because of interest of time, I don't think I have time to go really much into that. There are classes about to start in the next few minutes over here at the office, so allow me to end it there today. I'll see you guys on Wednesday when we do the next analysis, and may the pips be with you. Start a wonderful month, start positively. I was able to finish last month in a positive note, so it was a good month, and we hope for the best this coming months as we end the year for 2022. So may the pips be with you, and remember to always stay woke, stay financially literate. See you soon. Thank you very much for watching Financial Hub's content on YouTube. For more Forex analysis, financial education, podcasts, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.